Breaking news, guys, here on your Sunday, 27th of August 2023, as Hibernian Football Club have tweeted. Hibernian FC can confirm that manager Lee Johnston has departed the club as first team manager. Don't know why I added the manager bit in earlier, but it doesn't really matter, right? Because all that matters is Lee Johnston has departed the club. Now, Lee Johnston has departed the club. Now, I'm going to assume that he's sacked. I doubt he's just walked, but he was asked those questions yesterday. We've seen him storm out. He did the football manager option where he stormed out. He's like, "Oh, do you think you'll be manager this time next week?" And he's like, "I'm not going to answer that. I'm a lion. I'm a Formula One car, governor." He comes out with some pish, Lee Johnston, but end of an era. Like if we just look at the league, he's lost 3 games in a row in the league. Scrape pass rate for overs. Just get pumped 5-0 by Villa. No, here. Beat that in Dorrentine 6-1. And beat Luzerne 5-3 in aggregate. I think beating Luzerne 5-3 in aggregate is brilliant. I think that's a very good result. That's easily like the best, performance that we've seen. Up there, at least with the other teams in Europe this season, like, Hearts. I genuinely think Hibs beating Luzerne to me is more impressive than Rangers beating Servette 3-2. That's just my personal opinion. I'm a Rangers fan, so why am I backing Lee Johnston? Well, Hibs aren't backing Lee Johnston, and that is it. He is absolutely gone. He's departed the club here. There'll be no more Tiger lion analogies. There'll be no more anything going on at Easter Road. And do I think this is deserved? Yeah, I think it makes more sense to sack him now. Like, say they get pumped like 3-0 by Villa. It probably would have been more, but let's just say 3-0 and they lose like, 8-0 in aggregate, right? It would have looked a bit pish on the eye that they've sacked him after losing to Villa. Game where no one really gave them a chance, but the league is the bread and butter. Like, the Lucerne result was carrying him to not getting sacked. Like, say they lost 2-1 to Villa or drew like 1 each at Easter Road. He wouldn't be getting sacked. It's the simple fact is that Europe's done. So therefore, all the goodwill that he bought with Europe is completely out the window with this sacking. So there you go, guys. Lee Johnston's gone. Now, who's going to replace him? We'll have a fed up about that later on. I don't really know who's going to replace him, to be honest. I don't even know who the Hibs assistant manager is. But if you look at here, Neil Lennon's looking a job. You've got Robbie Nielsen's not going to take the job, but Callum Davidson, I believe, is out of a job. There's other people, man, that could take this job, and be interesting to see who's going to. I doubt they're going to have a manager appointed by Thursday. I believe that game, the second leg, is on. But Sunday to Thursday, that's like 4 days or so to get that sorted out. So maybe they will be able to do that. But before we end this video, let's see what the comment section of Twitter is getting into. So Lee Johnston, guys, is departed the club. Aaron Smith, this FUD, saying, why? A Big Show crying. The Lion brand is laughing. The fella talk is laughing. Fenty's plenty. The manager merry-go-round continues. Robbie Williams with a celebration emoji. We've got Dale. A wee bit extreme there for Dale, but I understand his point. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate what you did. All the best. Now, how's Lenny looking? Hibs' best spell in recent years was definitely under Neil Lennon. It's when they looked the most consistent. Now, I know they didn't win anything, and they won the Scottish Cup back in it was 2016. I know all about that game, but at the end of the day, I think that was when Lennon was in charge of Hibs. For me, that's when they've been at their best. Easily at their best. Liam says, fucking yes. Martin Rake says, you will be missed. Mr. Scooby. And not really up to much. Jukebox is loving it. United Ollie, he's loving it. Adam Hill's loving it. Okay, you may need this more than us. There's Neil Lennon looking absolutely petrifying there. Scary biscuits. And then Meek is saying yes. I don't want to read too many of the comments, but that is it, guys. Here, we'll be back later on, of course. Dundee are taking on Hearts. We've got St Mirren home against Aberdeen. You know what? Get your money on Hearts and St Mirren. I don't see Aberdeen beating St Mirren, which could mean a draw, but I'm going to back St Mirren to the hills, guys. But anyway, Hibernian FC can confirm that Lee Johnston has departed the club. Hibs have sacked him. Till then, peace.